The NBA plans on voting next Thursday on resuming the season on July 31st. And according to reports, a plan of 22 teams in Orlando appears to be the favorite among owners. That would include the top 8 teams in each conference and teams within 6 games of the 8th spot in each respective conference. All those teams would be at the Wide World of Sports complex at Disney World. Now, the Pelicans would be included in that field. There's also proposals for 16, 20, and all 30 teams. The NBA needs 3/4 majority vote by owners to approve any plan. Former NFL All-Pro safety and NOLA native Roosevelt Taylor passed away Friday at the age of 82. Rosie Taylor was a 3-sports standout at Clark High. He walked on at Grambling before signing as an undrafted free agent with the Chicago Bears in 1961. He led the league in interceptions on that dominant defense that won the 1963 NFL championship. Savion Jones doesn't take his ranking as one of the top defensive ends in the state in the class of 2021 for granted. The St. James senior would have never gotten into that position if he didn't survive a rare breathing disorder as an infant. He wears the reminder daily with a scar just below his neck where a breathing tube was inserted.
I was in the hospital for like almost half a year because of this. Like when I was a baby, I yanked the cord off my neck and it stopped me from breathing. So, they had to come in there, and help me out. I could have been gone at that moment, but thanks to a man above, that will keep me going.
That drive making him one of the best athletes in the state. Savion Jones dominated in the trenches during the Wildcats' run to the 3A state title this past season. Over 100 tackles, 17 of them for loss, to go along with 13 sacks. Jones expects to make the same type of impact going into his final year at St. James.
My goal for the season, obviously, to go back and get another ring. And at least me finishing my senior year, I want my total sacks to be over 40. I'm over 30-something right now.
Jones has the tools to do it. With his quickness and strength at 6'5", he'll get his stats without forcing the issue.
He understands sometimes he may not make the play. My linebacker gonna make the play, and that's good for him, but he's gonna dominate his opponent every play. That's the guy that saved him.
And some of his ability comes from excelling at his other favorite sport.
Basketball is my main sport. And finding out, like, 9th grade, how good I was in football, I kind of transitioned to football more than basketball.
He still do both, but, he's most dominant at football. So seeing Savion, it's just like, he's just good. He's just that dude, man. He's just that dude. And he'll do great at LSU.
Savion's next stop. The consensus top 10 player in the state, according to the major recruiting services, gave his pledge to join the national champs in Baton Rouge.
It suited me because, the defense there now, 4-3, when you need good edge rushers, and I'm that perfect guy to rush the edge.
His ceiling is so high just because he can put on more weight on that frame. He works hard in the weight room. He pays attention to details with the coaching. And Coach Taylor, our defensive line coach, does a great job with him. He has that type of demeanor and humbleness to be able to grow into a special athlete at LSU and after.
That does it for sports. We'll be right back after this.